Hello again, hola, and thank you for finding me here at my YouTube channel, Benidorm and Beyond. I produce positive, fun and informative vlogs about this resort where I've lived for well over 20 years, so please come along and join me on my daily adventures and subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on any of my brand new content. Today's news vlog brings you a full roundup of information from two recent news articles this week concerning crime being committed and then cracked here in our beloved Benidorm, with the police triumphing over the underworld of criminals once again. My first story brings you the update that just this Tuesday, a family group of villains were caught by the Poniente beach, just by the Dove Park and Harbour, selling illegal mojito cocktails from the back of a dirty refrigerated van nearby. As regular viewers to my channel will know, I've often warned about these dodgy drink sellers who prowl the Avanti beach with shouts of cocktails, sex on the beach, whilst rushing to close-by supermarkets down side streets for more supplies, where more unhygienic beverages are then made by hand over drains and sewers without a care for the consumer's safety. This article, however, brings the news that a family clan have been showing a so-called degree of sophistication to their outfit on the other side of town, operating from the back of a parked van, allowing them not only to make drinks in the rear of the vehicle, but also providing a place to hide, store stock, and even conceal a bank card machine, making sure that beachgoers were able to buy their filthy cocktails from their sun lounges on the beautiful golden sands of the Poniente, even if they had brought no cash out with them and just a bank card. Surveillance work from the sands and the promenade, as well as from a nearby rooftop, made it possible for the local police to verify that the truck was 100% being used for the storage and preparation of the popular minty cocktail, which was later sold on the beach. In this stealthy manner, the police identified the MO, or modus operandi, of the three people involved, who all turned out to be from the same family and acted as a well-oiled and organised group. After preparing the drinks, the trio would monitor the beach for police presence, and when the police left the immediate area and they felt it was safe, they would dash over to the beach to sell their wares, complete with point-of-sale machine in hand, so as not to miss out on any tourists' euros. Once the police were convinced what was going on, they put their sting into action and rounded up the family members by the van, seizing the drinks and other products found inside, whilst launching an official complaint for non-sedentary sale without authorisation. The Councillor for Citizen Security, Jesus Carobles, stressed that this action is the result of the daily control and surveillance of activities not allowed on the beaches of Benidorm carried out by the local police, and recalled that the City Council has launched an information campaign with tips to enjoy your best holidays in Benidorm, which has included a warning about the dangers to health involved in buying drinks without sanitary control. Some of you may have seen my recent vlog on this new bilingual literary and social media campaign, if you watch my channel regularly, which was launched by the Town Hall just a week or so ago, and which warns all holidaymakers to be vigilant against these illegal cocktail sellers, along with advice not to engage with the P-men in their rigged game, and also to be careful of the fierce heat of the Spanish sun in summertime. My second story involves another victory for the police, this time the National Police, who have recently caught no less than two jewel thieves of Argentinian descent who specialised in robberies with intimidation in jewellery stores in the local area. Their MO consisted of meticulously planning robberies by studying the scene beforehand, as well as planning their escape routes and choosing jewellery stores where only one girl worked as a sales assistant, and then visiting the store days before the robbery pretending to be a client who was interested in various pieces in order to study the shop's security measures and the place where the most valuable effects and money would be found. When carrying out the robberies, they verbally intimidated the shop assistants with the threat of having a concealed gun on them, and in one of the robberies even sprayed pepper spray on the petrified woman. Afterwards, they tied the clerk's hands and feet with cable ties, then stole as much money and jewellery as they could get away with in a short period of time, then quickly fled the area in vehicles, some of which were stolen, and others which had been obtained illegally in the name of other people who had nothing to do with the crimes whatsoever. The first of the robberies happened back in March in Benidorm in a central jewellery shop, but was abandoned without any loot after the sales assistant, who was tied up, cried out loudly and desperately, causing the thieves to flee. Whilst the second attempted theft took place more successfully in a well-known currency exchange in Benidorm in May, where more than €6,000 and £300 were stolen. The third robbery also took place in May, this time in the city of Cartagena, down south in the Murcia region, where after spraying the sales assistant of the jewellery store with pepper spray, they tied her hands and feet and then helped themselves to more than 24,000 euros in cash and jewellery valued at more than 135,000 euros. Thanks to a laborious investigation by the Benidorm and Cartagena Specialised and Violent Crime Units and the exchange of information between the two, a statement was released announcing that a joint investigation led to the ID of those investigated and determined that the perpetrators of the three robberies were the same couple of men who were both of Argentine nationality. They had a long history of targeting jewellery stores and banks, being expelled from the country for these events in 2008 and then returning to Spain through third countries to avoid the ban on entry into the national territory. Once the perpetrators had been identified and the evidence compiled for their charges to be put forward in court, the investigating officers verified that both were already inmates in Murcia prison, serving sentences for other previous crimes, and so they were visited in jail to be charged with the three offences and to be informed of their rights. One of them had been arrested by agents of the local Citizen Security Brigade of Elche when he was staying at a hotel in the city, and whilst there, the officers recovered several euro and pound sterling notes, along with clothes used in the robberies and numerous jewels that were recognised by the victim in the Cartagena theft. The other robber had been arrested in Barcelona for other criminal activities, and jewellery and money were also recovered, also from the robbery in Cartagena. So, with these worrying but ultimately good news stories, I think on the whole that you can feel pretty safe when you are here on your holes in good old Benidorm, and know that not only do you see plenty of police on the beat, along the roads, beach promenade and everywhere in between, but that they are also working behind the scenes daily to keep us protected too. I hope that you've enjoyed today's news update with me, and if you did, please join me again for more of my local updates and news bulletins, detailed street and beachfront walks, as well as reviews on Benidorm's most popular hotels, cafes, bars and new businesses. Thanks so much for watching as always, and I'll see you again next time. Muchas gracias, catch you soon, and bye for now. Cheers!